everyone, and happy Sunday. This is Katie with DEK Designs. We are a planner sticker company. And today I'm going to be showing you how I use my planner for the small business, like how I use it to map out what I'm going to be doing during the week, how I keep track of things, and then bigger projects. So without further ado, let's kind of jump in. I'll show you what my planner looks like for this past week. And then I'll kind of show you how I break down bigger things. So let's flip to my Hobonichi weeks. Okay, so this is the week of June 5th. And I use the Pink Lemonade Hobonichi Weeks kit here with the gold sparkle. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get this yourself for your planner, if you like how the spread looks. So Monday through Sunday, what I do is I use the times on the side to track what I'm doing during the day. I want to eventually move towards more of chunking my time more purposefully, where I have certain amount of times for orders and then for social media and stuff like that, so that I can stay more consistent with different parts of owning a small business. But currently I've just been kind of going with the flow while being mindful. So for example, looking at Monday, I basically just did orders and then packaged. I didn't really have too much time for much else. I did do social media. So off to the side over here, I have my 2 habit trackers for the week, and I'm tracking how many days of the week that I do designing and then how many days of the week that I'm posting on social media. So as you can see above, I did 3 days of designing so far, and today is Saturday morning. And for social media, I have all the days so far, and it's Saturday right now, so I still have time for that. And below here, this is more like personal. I have my Monday through Sunday box for movement, where I track what movement I've done. So I didn't do anything on Friday. And this is to help me stay active, just because when you do run a small business like this, it tends to be a lot of sitting, and it's important to get your steps in. So it's just kind of going across the week. Tuesday, again, I had the orders from 8 in the morning to 2 o'clock. After that, I took a chunk of time out to do some marketing research. And then after that is the person I walked on the trail. And then below here, I watched an episode of Idol on HBO Max, or I guess it's called Max now. So the front half of the week is all work stuff mostly, and then the bottom half is more personal stuff since it's the end of the day. Like for Wednesday, I had to go get a neck massage since I have migraines. That helps with that. So it kind of shifted my schedule down a bit. So I had orders. I did social media, made a reel, and I did some designing down there. Thursday, I started orders at 10, and then that kind of got thrown off because I had to do some troubleshooting for my printer, which was having problems, which is why I have the angry boo face on there. So that kind of put a dent in my usual schedule of doing orders. And then after that, I took the mail. And then Friday, orders, and then I did a lot of filming for some shorts. Took the mail out, and then down here I tried a Wahlburger for dinner with the Emma emoji that's like smirking, I guess. It was pretty good. And then I watched a Marvel movie, and then I did some social media stuff down there, just personal. And then today's Saturday, and for Saturday and Sunday, I leave it more open. I don't use the time stamps as much on Saturday and Sunday as I do for the rest of the week. So right now I'm filming for YouTube. And then below here, I have a dinner that I have to go to, and this is blank because I'm not really sure what else is going to happen. And then Sunday, I always make sure, or recently I've been making sure that I have the to-do list flagged over here, because on Sundays I have like a personal to-do list and then sometimes a work to-do list. So this is my week for small business, and I really like this because it helps me see a broader version, like a scaled back version of how I'm using my time during the week. And when I look back at it, I can kind of zoom out and see how much am I doing A, B, and C. Maybe I need to do C more than A, because as you can see, A, it's a lot of chunks of time that are taken out of the day when I could be managing my time better. So if you do run your own small business, or if you're like me and you just want to be able to manage your time more with the certain things that you need to do, I highly recommend getting the Hobonichi Cousin planner. So now I'm going to flip to my dailies from this week to show you how I set that up. Okay, so we're starting with Monday, and then for the dailies, I used the pink lemonade journal kit, and I also used some of the leftover stickers that I had from the Hobonichi Weeks kit. So it's like super awesome. If you get the journal kit and you also get the weeks kit, you can just mix and match them because it's the same design, just different sizes. So I use these glitter headers from the Hobonichi Weeks kit that look really nice. Let's do like a quick flip through. And then some of those swatches too. Another glitter. There's that swatch right there. So anyways, so for Monday, how I set it up is I have one of these functional boxes and I write work in it and put a little arrow down just because I like how it looks, I guess. And I usually have my checklist of things that I need to do for the day, or I'll look back at what I did on the day and kind of document what I did. So for example, for Monday, I started working on completing last week's orders. So that was more of like a reflection of what I did. I had to check the big machine number 2 that we ordered to make sure it was working. And this was kind of prior brainstorm various sticker ideas. That's what I needed to do. And then also the social media marketing. I needed to look for a possible mentor online for that because we really want to expand our marketing. And then at the top over here, I have like my personal, and I had to call my doctor for getting my B12 shot during the week. So usually it's chunked up between work and then personal. And later I might end up drawing or doodling something in the corner, but I think for right now I'm just going to leave it blank. Tuesday I have my work functional box, my list of things, marketing research, working on orders, and then new packaging ideas. And I have the Emma work sticker there, and then I have a personal note down there to avoid drinking Diet Dr. Pepper in the evenings. I was so wired this last week because I switched from Diet Coke to Diet Dr. Pepper, and I did some research and I saw it has more caffeine than Diet Coke. And I was researching because I wasn't able to go to sleep at night, and it was a whole thing. Okay, and then Wednesday, it looks like I don't really have any personal things written down. It's mostly just all work chunked up like that. So I had the troubleshooting where I wrote kind of notes about the printer, what was going on there. Continuing on with last Sunday's orders, brainstorming content calendar ideas, posting a reel, schedule a conversation with a marketing manager. And then below that, design, which is also part of work. I started designing a bookcase template for a reading journal, which is fun, on Canva. And then other than that, I didn't really have anything personal on here. It was mostly work for that day. And Thursday, mostly work and then a little tidbit of personal. I have more information down here on the troubleshooting for the printer because it was still a problem, but it's helpful because I took notes prior the day before, so I knew what I was doing with troubleshooting, so I could just look back and know what I did and then continue off of that. So Thursday I contacted the printer service, which they weren't much help, and then I ended up using my dad's printer in his office for that day. And then some designs, I made a QR code because I was going to use it for packaging, but it ended up not working for whatever reason, so I got to circle back to that later. And I made some cards too, and then I did some designing for a Boo Bear planner kit with our new kind of Boo Bear design. And up here for personal, I wanted to try like a sleep cast for bed because I was struggling with going to sleep. Didn't end up doing that, but the thought was there. Friday, work, personal. So it's really just chunking it up and making sure it's very prominent. What's work, what's personal. I could just have a planner for work and then just a planner for personal, but knowing me, I would get too overwhelmed with having 2 planners, so I just make sure to chunk it really nice and cohesively. So for work on Friday, I actually resolved the printer issue, or my dad helped me with it because there are some settings that I had to click for the color check. And then I did some research that day for an app called Real Trends. I'm trying that out to see how helpful that is with Instagram. Instagram's not doing that well lately. I feel like a lot of people have kind of moved off of it. People are more doing TikTok, I believe. I don't know if Instagram is dying or what. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, just because I don't know, maybe it's because they keep changing their algorithm. Who knows? Anyways, and then I posted a reel too for shop sticker mishaps, and then I worked on orders. And then below there is kind of like a journal for the rest of my night. I kind of like to do that with personal stuff. So I watched Doctor Strange with Ryan because we're going through the Marvel Universe timeline. I know, I'm a nerd. So that was fun. And then Saturday and Sunday are not complete really, but again, it's just kind of like my to-do that I need to do for the Saturday and Sunday, and then I'll just check them off as I do them, or allocate them to the next week if I need to. So for today, I need to film this video that I'm doing now, and I'm also wanting to make a short or a reel with one of our kits that came out a week or 2 ago. And the personal down here is I'm going out to a hibachi dinner with my fiance's friend for his birthday. And Sunday, my to-do for Sunday is mostly personal to-dos because I like to take that day to focus on what I need to do for myself in personal life, but I also sometimes have like work stuff in there too. For example, for Sunday, I want to film a bookcase drawing video and try that on TikTok, possibly. I need to clean and do more marketing research. And then down here, I'm probably going to do like a personal journal. Okay, so that's kind of like what my weekly and dailies look like as a business owner. And for the Hobonichi Cousin, there's a back section of just graph paper that you can use. There's a few pages. So some of it's personal and then some of it is work related. For example, this is work related. It has the plans of what I need to do for the SGS Planner Conference that's coming up in November. So I made sure to have that all in one spot. So I have all that I need and I can just flip back and look at it and add on to it too. And this is personal projects. And then after that, I have my tax information and stuff like that. Later on, I want to look into doing tip-in pages possibly. So that's how I use my Hobonichi planner. And I'm sure it's going to change as time goes on how I use it, just because it's almost been like half the year of using this planner and my planner style has changed a lot from the beginning to now. Like this is the beginning and there's so much blank space that I have compared to now where I'm writing a lot more and I have doodles and I'm using the stickers more effectively. So comment below how you use your planner and what you use your planner for. And also make sure to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to us if you want some planner inspiration / design ideas. I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.